Hello friends, I am Muhammedh Nihal, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in Bharath College of Management and Engineering Technology, Perumbau. Today, in Manufacturing Technology Lab 1, we should study about the different types of machine tools and their characteristics. This is one of the most important machine tool. It is a shaper machine or shaper. You see, it is used to make a flat surface, angular surface, and also concave and convex surfaces. Basic principle of the shaper machine is that work will be stationary on a table while the cutting tool is undergoing a reciprocating motion. Now I shall describe the various parts of the shaping machine and their respective functions. In this, rotary motion is converted to reciprocating motion, and therefore its part also be designed accordingly. The first is base part. It is situated in the bottom of the machine and rigidly fixed to the floor. All the remaining parts of the shaper are mounted on base. In addition to that, it also absorbs all the variations formed in the machine during machining process. The second part is called column. It is below casting fixed right on the top of the base at the back of the machine. The main function of the column is to accommodate the crank and slotted link mechanism used for converting rotary motion from the electrical motor to the reciprocating motion of the tool head. The motor is attached to the back side of the machine frame where its rotary motion is transmitted via stepped cone pulleys into the bull gear. There is an oscillating slotted link inside which there is a rectangular block. These links play the vital role in making the conventions possible. Then let us take the ram portion of the shaper machine, and it is located on top of the column. It is a solid casting and its function is to provide reciprocating motion to the cutting tool. There is a ram adjacent lever on top of it in order to adjust the frontward position of the tool. The next part of the shaper is called tool head. This is the tool head. The tool head contains all the necessary parts for rigidly mounting the cutting tool, as well as to provide up and down feeds. Then it contains micrometer and angular tilt. It is attached to the ram via swivel base which contains graduation in degrees. It is used to provide an angular tilt to the tool head. Now let us study the sub parts of the tool head. This is the vertical slide. It is controlled by using the down feed wheel. It provides up and down motion to the cutting tool. Then next part is apron. It is attached to the vertical slide via nut and bolt, which can be loosened in order to provide a slight angular tilt to the cutting tool. This is the clapper block. It is fixed on the apron with the help of a taper pin. The clapper block is used to lift the cutting tool during return stroke so that no machining takes place at the time. This is the tool post. This one is a single way tool post, and it can be either mount a large cutting tool directly or else mount a smaller single point HSS cutting tool with the help of square shank. The cutting tool will be mounted inside the square slot at the bottom of the shank by using hexagonal or square headed board. These were the main parts used for the tool support and movement. Now let us discuss the part used for the work support and movement. Then next part is a table. It is situated on the front side of the shaper is a gigantic T-slot table. It is a solid casting upon which large works can be mounted directly or smaller work pieces can be mounted with the help of a work holding devices like bench vise. There are few parts on the back of the table which enables the operator to provide manual feed movement to the table. Then this is the cross rail. These are two rail-like passages in the front side of the column upon which slides a part called the cross rail. Its function is to provide vertical up and down movement of the table with the help of elevating screw. At the bottom. The working of elevating screw resembles that of a screw jack. There is a square-headed shaft at the right end of the cross rail which can be operated using a handle lever with a befitting square slot in it. This is the square-headed shaft, and square head slot is to provide the movement of the cross rail. The next part is a sladdy. It is situated between the cross rail and table. It provides left and right movement to the table and is controlled by another square-headed shaft located in the right side of a cross rail. Now that we have learned all the important parts of a shaping machine, let us learn about a few auxiliary attachments which are helpful in the smooth function of this machine tool. Bracket support. This is the bracket support. Has been proved on the front of the table so that it doesn't remain hanging and cause unnecessary vibration during machining process. It can be adjusted when the table is elevated or descended. The next part is stroke adjustment lever. It is situated on the side of the column. Is a stroke adjustment lever which is used for adjusting the stroke length of the ram. Then next part is ram manual movement wheel. Is used for manually moving the ram when the machine is not running. This attachment is for positioning the cutting tool manually before on frequent intervals during the machining process. Then let us conclude this video. This is the working of shaping machine. They are having a pole mechanism used to provide the automatic system, and they are having a number of lubricating couple to provide the lubrication. In modern industry, so many shaper machines are used to provide machining, and it is the one of the most important machine in modern era.